started. And off we go from SoFi. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time and taking the snaps. A quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the #1 goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
And this ball batted away and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Jared Wiley, the tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. On the give, it's Williams. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. Myers' kick is good. And the Rams are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by the #3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft out of USC. It's Sam Darnold.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he played fairly well for the most part. Now, are there some things to clean up? Absolutely. Some of his footwork, both inside and outside the pocket, still has a long way to go. The occasional errant throw or just thinking, hey, I've got a big arm, I'm going to fit this ball in the window. Some of that stuff needs to get cleaned up, but overall, not bad. But what matters the most in wins and losses, and he just wasn't the difference maker his team needed when they needed him the most.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that 1st down. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. They'll run here with Walker. Not much happening there, just a short game. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On 3rd and long, here's Darnold. He'll try to run for it. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. And And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. Puka Nacua and this Rams offense come back onto the field. And he is right up there amongst the league leaders when it comes to receiving yards by a wideout this year. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Right side, complete to Nacua. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline, and he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Again, working deep downfield. Devin Witherspoon with a tight coverage as he knocks it away. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll look to throw. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Rams are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready for their 2nd possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming, starting with 1st and 10. Here's a 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Walker. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the ground is Walker. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And a good run there to get him 5 yards. The They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Darnold. Into the hands of his tight end, Varner. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
And the Seahawks first down.
Look wide. Get this one complete. That hits number 40 on the season for him.
First and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. On play action, here's Darnold. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Darnold again. The open man is Smith and Jigba. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5. 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Darnold. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Sam Darnold. Touchdown, Seattle.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. He'll start at the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Rams offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 32-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Caught by the tight end, Wiley. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Fires quickly and is complete on the slant. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up 1st down.
2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll get this complete to Wiley, his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. They'll look to throw again. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 18-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. The motion man is Nakua. He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's into the end zone. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, L.A. Myers now to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Rams will get out in front 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently second in the NFL in rushing. Slot receiver headed right. Throwing on second down. Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. To throw on 1st down is Darnold. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. To throw again is Darnold. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Darnold to the air once more. They'll look to set up the screen here. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Darnold to throw again. He'll get this complete to Walker. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. On 2nd down, it's Darnold. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and 2, it's Darnold. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Kinchen.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. So we have a 10-point game here at halftime as we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan coached as our EA Sports. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. The Seahawks offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. He'll be a little short of that 1st down. Tackled at about the 37-yard line. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it with Walker. And that'll move the sticks. 1st down, up to the 40.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Into the hands of his tight end, Barner. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Darnold. He'll complete it to Barner. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Go to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now this is... Oh, he pumps up the football. The Rams have it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble. And all of a sudden, the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
Putting the tight end in motion. Caught by Nakua on the out route. He's taken down just shy of the 10. The motion man is Nakua. On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Rams up their lead. It's now 24-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Here's a designed run.
And a nice job there defensively on 3rd down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the 1st down.
The Seahawks sending out their punt team as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll get forward for about 1 yard. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. They send the tight end in motion. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a 1st down. Now they'll set up to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's across midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
2nd down and 3.
At the Seahawks 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Right side, complete to Nakua. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28.
They'll look to throw again. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over here at their own 22.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He works free, right side. And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Seahawks back within 10. It's now 24-14. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams offense and Puka Nakua getting set for this next possession. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
They'll look to throw. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, here's Darnold. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. He'll look to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Third and 6. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
A gain of 14. First down, Seahawks.
Back to the air one more time. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. And in this case, the upright sent it right back.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. There's that man again. Another catch.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Jackson Smith and Jigba ready to get back to work. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. Back to throw. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Outright, Smith and Jigba has it. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. Looking Smith and Jigba's way again, and again a catch. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the...
Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Kinchen.
All right, so sometimes as a coach, Mike, you just got to step in and take over. And I think in this case, you're going to look at your quarterback and say, I don't care how open that guy looks. If that defender's on that half the field, throw it to the other half. Because this is the 2nd time he has picked you off, and I guarantee the only thing on his mind right now is getting a 3rd.
Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It's another run here for Williams. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. The Rams punting unit coming out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep them. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Here comes second down. They'll throw out of the gun. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory. 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. Clock is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game.